How's everybody? It's CJ here with one of my amazing mentees, Wyatt Ma. And I wanted to just have a conversation with him because I believe, has a very unique story. Wyatt, how old are you?
27.
Where are you from?
From Kalihi.
Kalihi, out in Hawaii. Because Wyatt said in Kalihi, and what do you do full time?
I do real estate investing.
He does real estate investing full time at 27. So
Yes.
I think it's very interesting that people may want to know a little bit more about your story. So what got you into real estate?
I think at an early age, my grandpa had properties, so I kind of seen it from afar of him collecting rent, but I was never taught. Everything was self-taught leading up to all this mentorship and everything like that. So that kind of enticed my imagination of, we can own property, we can collect rent, and kind of a business minded.
Right. Knowing that you didn't get taught, you went out and ventured into this with kind of like a clean slate. You had no direction. You were willing to play with everything. I know a little bit about it, but tell them more.
Yeah.
What kind of strategies have you played with real estate?
So I've done flipping, wholesaling, burr strategy, and yeah, that's majority. But I think most of the part where I've learned a lot too was I was an appraiser, a real estate appraiser for about 2 years. So I learned a lot of that trade, and it helped me go into full-time investing and kind of how to run numbers, comps, and all that kind of stuff.
So now that you've tasted a lot of different real estate strategies, what's the one you want to focus on?
Right now, I would probably say commercial. I think I was a little absent for a little bit, so definitely coming to trips like this, getting more inspired, looking at deals, actually walking the properties, kind of pushes you forward a little bit more. To have that absence of, community that you've been putting off for a while. So just getting connected with everything that is much needed, I would say.
Nice, and it's good to have you back. And you're going into commercial. So share with them, roughly how many deals have you done?
I think over the past year and a half, probably about 15 or 16 deals, transactions, whatever it is, over that time period.
And now you're preparing for commercial.
Yeah, I think so. I think just some of the deals I've done really put me through the ringer and has forced me to learn on the go, learn on the fly, work with all these big numbers in the thick of it really, and put them into the deep and learn from our mistakes, learn from actually doing it and not sitting on the sides.
Can you do me a favor and share with them, why us? Why did you decide to work with us at WD?
I think at the time, I was actually trying to find like an out-of-state market, and Kansas City was actually in my mind. I didn't know anything about doing it, and so DC was one of those states that kind of pointed me in that direction. Oh, I want to learn more. I want to find out more because I knew about the bird strategy. I knew about out-of-state rentals and all that kind of stuff. I just didn't have the, team or community to direct me into that state. Like, oh, it's the state I'm doing. I'm not gonna do the other ones I've been looking at. This is the one I want to focus on and go full force at.
Beautiful. So having that community, that already established relationship, basically sped up your process.
Oh yeah, no, I mean, like tremendous. You sped up the process where I didn't have to go digging up my own cities, own zip codes. Everything was pretty streamlined where you just had to take that extra initiative to put yourself out there and meet some of the team members, actually do your own due diligence and cross-reference with everything. So that's really helped me move my portfolio in the right direction where I want to see it.
That's so cool. So maybe somebody out there that's in their mid-20s, late 20s, that's looking to get started in real estate, but there's so much out there. Maybe they didn't have guidance or an example from a grandfather. What be one thing you would share with them that you would recommend them to do first?
Honestly, I get this question a lot, so I really kind of hunker it down and make me generalize it a little bit better. Of not really looking at real estate as like, I want this certain number, but looking at it as like, what is your goals in it? And 'cause I know it is overwhelming. There's so many things you can do. There's so many strategies you can do, but I think really honing down on your goals and translating those strategies on how it inclines what your goals really helps you narrow it down a little bit more and not as overwhelming, where you can kind of focus on it a little bit better, and from there find the right people that are doing that goal or that strategy and kind of align yourself with them.
Nice, beautiful. So again, young guy, Wyatt from Hawaii, Kalihi boy, right? Just doing it out here in KC. Didn't really know what he was gonna start with, played with a lot, stuck it with cash flow, and he's ready to go to commercial.
Yeah.
So have you invested in other mentorships and coaching programs before?
Yes, I've been to a couple numerous ones where I did like it at first, but it didn't really align with my goals and where I want to be. And at the end of the day, I think when I was introduced to WNN, it really helped me focus on this is what I want to do, this is my goal, these are the people I want to be around. It helped me streamline the process a little bit because there's already a built-up community, built-up team, and makes you a little bit streamlined when you're entered into an unknown market. So just having a community around you of people that actually been through the process already, been through some of the cities, walked the streets. So definitely WNN was the right choice for me.